Ahoy there, land lovers and mere folk alike. Welcome to Monroes Chest. It's been like 3 months since we've done this. This is weird.
I know.
Go ahead. And what's up, Bo?
I have a question.
Huh?
What do women and Jell-O have in common?
Oh. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with my answer. What is it?
They both wiggle when you eat them.
Oh,
I like that. That's a good one. Yeah.
A girl at work told me
The
that.
podcast that sails the sea of whimsy.
you work with all perverts.
I do. I love it.
And dives into the depths of nautical nonsense. Join us as we navigate through the seas of laughter, uncovering treasure hidden within Monroe's mythical chest, where every episode is a tidal wave of hilarity. My name is Dan. I'll be leading this crazy crew through their adventure.
Fuck yeah.
Can we get a captain's log?
Aye, the captain's log. On our previous adventures, we were taken in Shanghai at Gnometonimo, I think is what it's
Yes,
called.
Gnometonimo, yes.
And then
Gnometonimo.
from there, we were... I gotta look at my notes.
You
Oh, wait.
said you had the captain's log
I
prepared.
did, but then you guys all screwed me up.
Don't
Damn
blame
it, Dash.
us.
Nah. Dash always interfering.
This is a horseshit.
When we were tortured and fangled about, but then we escaped in our yellow submarine. Thanks
Was
to
it
Fizkin.
actually yellow?
I
No,
don't
it
even
wasn't
know.
actually yellow.
But if it was yellow, I
just
don't
sang
think.
the
Who
song.
knows?
He just started singing it, but
Who
no,
knows? We were
it's not
captured-
actually yellow.
We were rescued by Fizzgig, where we found many information about the world.
And now we're in a submarine, right?
We're in a submarine.
Okay, it is a submarine.
A yellow one.
And
I was-
Captain's
it's-
log.
Even after the rundown, I was still debating with myself if I was remembering correctly.
It's weird to you because it's truly just a metal tube with
This is so
technology in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was trying. I had this mental image at the time, and I was like, "Is that the inside of a cockpit or the inside of a submarine?" Like I couldn't remember what my own mental image was.
weird. My name is Luke, and I'll play Captain Lefarius.
My name is Matt, and I will be Dash.
My name is Bo, and I'll be Huckabee, baby.
My name's Sean, and I'm playing Drog.
And I'm Jason.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I'll be
it's
playing
just
Laura.
your regular voice. Sorry, I interrupted you, Jason.
It's okay. Whatever.
For the listeners at home, we are playing with a remote player. So this is going to be a bit of a learning experience, I think, for all of us as we dive into today's episode. But, let's get started.
I'm just glad we still get to look at Jason's lovely face.
You are very
Robo
lucky.
Jason?
You're so pretty.
Robo Jason.
So pretty.
I'm just sorry that he has to look at me on camera.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Jason, we should get you one of those sex toys that we can control.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'll wear it.
He's not against it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
He seems excited by the idea.
Subscribe to the Patreon. You get one free use of the remote.
We gotta quit talking about the Patreon. We haven't put it up yet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. To come. Like Jason.
So you're the one with the ruby then.
The butt ruby.
I forgot about
So
the
you guys are
ruby.
coming off. You guys are coming off of a giant adrenaline rush. You literally just rushed out of a prison where you weren't sure if your lives were safe or not into a metal, what looks like another prison underneath on the sea floor from what you can perceive.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Does it seem to be phallic shaped?
Phallic shaped.
Like a penis?
Definitely knew what you meant by phallic shaped.
Okay.
No, Dash, you can't put it in your butt.
I don't know. How about you give me a perception check and we can find
I'm
out.
feeling extremely
Ooh,
mature
the first
tonight.
roll of the night.
Yeah, and I'm great at perception. It's literally my worst. That would be a 2 minus 2 for a 0.
We don't see shit.
It seems like a metal prison to
I have
Dash.
sweat in my eyes. I can't see shit.
I didn't listen to the last episode, so I do remember at some point he was kind of giving you a rundown of what was going on and why you were where you were. I believe the crew had the ability to ask any more questions, and right before they settled down for what they can perceive as the evening or a bit of rest.
I wasn't prepared for a pop quiz.
We'll just go with it. So,
Well, Huckabee can't remember any questions, so he's just going to go to sleep.
So where are we going, Fizzgig?
Hi, Fizzgig.
That seems important.
By the way, thank you so much for breaking this out.
yeah, that was quite risky.
Yeah.
But you did it.
That
I mean, you seem to do it pretty easy. It doesn't seem to be that much of a risk for you.
that's a pure lie. I felt very uncomfortable.
It
the
was
whole
a
time.
cakewalk.
Sure. I had a little bit of inside information.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But where are we going?
Good question. I can answer that in the morning. How about you guys just kind of get some rest? Any other questions that you have from our conversation?
Fizzy Love,
Yes.
do you have a musical instrument on here?
I mean, I can whip one up for you here by the time morning comes around.
Oh, that'd be perfect, love.
Did we get any of our possessions?
Captain Love, do you think I'd be asking for a musical instrument if I had my possessions?
What? Oh, okay. Drog, did you get anything? I know you're a sneaky bastard.
I just have a rumbly in my
Up map.
tummy.
Okay, that's all that matters. Can I have that back, please?
Sure.
What map?
I thought. Wait, did I give that back to you?
I don't remember.
Because he got it from. Out of character for a second.
Yeah.
He got it from Banana Beard.
Yep.
After being captured,
Mhm.
and he lied about stealing it.
Oh,
So-
Luke's busting out the notes.
Someone has notes. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. So
Not that we record this and can go back and listen to it, but
I wasn't allowed to.
we weren't allowed to.
Oh, you could.
Another quick question. Do you have any food? I got a rumbly in my tummy.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa. There's a little dining room back there. Help yourself. It's pantry.
Dash goes skipping.
if there's any fruit,
Fuck off! Look for yourself.
I'm gonna follow Dash.
I'm also gonna follow Dash.
Yeah, Dash is gonna go fucking eat.
Fantastic. I can look it up. I'll look up the whole map thing later.
okay.
Time is fleeting fast. I haven't had the time to review. So you guys are off to the little kitchen that is back there. When you get into the room, it's very small. There is a single sink, a tiny stove that is what you can see is probably lit by a single log on fire to heat it. And then there is a pretty large set of cabinet doors. So, like a cabinet chest, something that you would see like a pantry potentially stocked full of food.
I'm gonna look over your character because actually, how tall is Dash?
He's about 2.5, maybe 3 feet, depending on his
we're almost
posture
the
that
same
day.
size then.
Yeah, very small,
Yeah, we're both small creatures.
little bitty.
So, yeah, we're gonna be shoulder to shoulder looking into this.
Oh, Dash is like climbing. He's like all over this motherfucker, looking for fruit. Pull your finger. You didn't. I thought you were gonna fart. I thought we were gonna have like a loud, audible fart on mic. Gotcha. I'm glad I could help.
Let's get some investigation checks if you guys are looking for food.
I stayed up at the dock.
Ooh, I got a big +1 to investigation for a 5.
While the
I
rest
got him. Look, 7.
I'm gonna sleep. I got torture putting on.
6.
Sleep 6, 7. Yeah, you guys find pretty much a bunch of flour, some water, and stuff to potentially make bread.
Anybody know how to bake?
Yeah, I know how to cook.
I mean, I've been working with Cook a bit. I think I could whip up some bread. I'm pretty sure.
My character cracks. Why don't you knead the dough? I'm gonna start making stuff.
I got you.
So,
I'm gonna start making bread.
Sounds good.
yeah. Do I see any spices or anything like that?
How about you give me a luck check?
17.
17? Yeah, any spice that you are after or you could think of is inside of a spice rack on the inside of the cupboard door.
We making garlic bread.
Wonderful.
Luke, before you go to sleep,
I.
this gig comes up to you.
Oh no.
So you're the captain of this crew.
Yes, this crew is mine.
Quite a bunch you have.
They are unique, very. Yes.
Yeah. So what are you guys after?
Well, Monroes' treasure. And to up our reputation within the, not the Armada, but the,
Oh, the Buccaneers reckon.
Yes, thank you.
It's been some time since I've heard that.
Yeah. You were locked in those suits of armor for a while, weren't? How long were you locked for?
What year is it?
Would I know the year?
Give me a history check. I'm sure you do.
History. 9.
It's been the better part of 10 years.
Yeah, you've been down for a while.
Yeah. My sister's diabolical.
Oh, that was your sister.
Yeah, Blackbeard is
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that shit.
my sister.
And then the other one, you have another sister then too, or is that her cousin? I can't remember.
I think we do.
The one we killed.
If there's other relation or our bloodline here, I'm not aware of it.
Okay. Yeah, because I think we killed one of the sisters too.
Well, to be fair, I don't hail from this realm.
Oh, okay.
I come from the Feywild.
Oh. I was in the Feywild once.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
We jumped into some purple smoke and poof, we were in the Feywild.
What did it look like when you were there?
Beautiful. So many colors. I tell you, it was like we were on an island with the ziggurat at the top. And that's the portal that we got back from.
Oh, that must be with the summer court.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
We didn't know.
my family hails from the winter court side of the Feywild.
Oh, okay.
So
I have no idea where that's at.
someday I'll show you.
I would greatly appreciate it.
As of now, I think we should be more concerned that you were able to just get to the Feywild.
Yeah, apparently the purple smoke transports you there.
Yikes.
So, and I don't think that's a good thing.
I
'Cause
don't.
It pops up all over the place on this continent.
And as you
Continents.
begin to finish your sentence, you see him kind of walk over to what is a tool bench, and he begins to like frantically rummage through pieces, setting tools, moving plans. It just essentially, it looks like he's trying to find something.
What you looking for?
Oh, I have this device. It measures the stability between the Feywild and this world.
Oh, okay.
I don't see it though.
You didn't leave it back in your lab, did you? Back at that lighthouse?
No, I'm pretty sure I left it somewhere else. I'll need your crew to get something for me.
Well, we are indebted to you for getting us out of that pickle.
Sure. Well, how about if you don't have any more questions for the evening, you get some rest. I need to come up with a plan on how to get you guys to
I think
where.
rest right now sounds kind of good. I think they should rest, but who knows what they want to do. I kind of let them have their own free will.
They do seem like a rowdy bunch.
They're a little bit hard to control.
Probably best intentions with
Yeah.
that.
Can I just sleep in this chair?
Oh, help yourself. There's anywhere you can find. Just try to avoid the controls.
Okay. I like to be near steering stuff. It just calms me.
Sure.
As you know, being a captain and all.
Makes sense.
So I'll just sleep in this chair if that's all right with you.
So when you go to sit down in the chair, it's kind of weird because essentially all it is a big ship wheel. What the heck is the name of the spoked wheel in the center of the ship?
The helm.
The helm. So the helm is just that.
Oh.
There's no pedals. There's no anything. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you. But there is a nice chair sitting in front of it.
I'm just going to see here. I'll stay away from the controls like you said.
Thank you. All right. What are you crazy folks up to in the kitchen?
I need to.
Laura, you're the smartest person I know, basically. What do you know about demons?
Would I know anything about demons?
Give me a history check.
Dash Love, I thought we were making bread, not talking about demons.
I am kneading the bread. I'm very talented. I can talk and
23.
knead the dough.
Laura, throughout your previous adventures with your other crew, you have definitely come across demons. You have quite a bit of knowledge regarding those demons. How about you and Dash have your conversation and I can fill in the blanks?
All right.
So, you know I haven't seen Bardis since we were arrested, right? He's not here.
Where do you think he went?
Well, that's what I was gonna kind of ask you, is if you know what happens to a demon. I know that demons don't die, but I don't know what happens to them. I never really, we try not to talk about death.
They kind of get trapped in a cycle of existence, I think. But I don't know with Bardis how he got there in the first place, or I'm not really sure.
Well, it's a long story. He just killed a lot, and then he found a rock, and then the rock took him to the Feywild, and then he met me, and then we came here.
How is it that you guys travel together like you do?
Oh, well, that's some that's some real technical druid stuff, the person who made me the way I am linked us.
Okay.
Like soul-bound us. And it's, like I said, it's a long story, but he's never been gone since.
Maybe you need to find him again.
Well, that seems hard.
It does.
How does that work for transformations? Because I'm guessing you're still in the galley.
Oh yeah. I'm like kneading the dough and all that while this conversation's going on.
Jason, you can choose to share this with Dash or not, but you would know that demons are tied to their plane of existence. So if something were to happen in this world, they would have to go back to their own to recover.
Okay. I'll share that with Dash. I'll tell him, he obviously isn't from this world. So maybe once he died, or whatever happened where he got separated, he went back to whatever plane he was originally on.
Well, maybe he can find his way back again.
Maybe.
That's good.
Yeah,
He's not. He's just. So it's like a start over, a reset.
Exactly.
Demons don't die.
Well, I know that, but he's not here, so he's somewhere.
Yeah, he's just. Well, considering that fight, maybe he's sleeping it off.
Maybe. That's a good point. Maybe he's just taking a little nap. It's been a bit.
But what do you want to do when you get the shit kicked out of you?
I want to take a nap. I want to eat. I like eating.
Who doesn't?
Yes, Dash. Less talking, love, and more kneading.
I'm kneading the dough. Don't worry about me.
Can you give me a sleight of hand?
Oh, my sleight of hand's pretty good.
Huckabee's just chilling, talking shit while they're cooking. I didn't find anything.
I feel like you would be coaching Dash on how to knead the dough.
That's not great. It's a 13.
Can I do a performance check to help him? Or a sleight of hand?
Up to you. The DC was 10 to just knead dough, so.
I was picturing like the movie Ghost. Like you just behind him helping. It turned very sexual.
I haven't seen that movie in ages. Blast from the past.
Yep. Anyway,
so you need the dough. You get it into what you guys would feel is the perfect consistency.
There you go. I did my part. Don't fuck it up.
Perfect. Yeah. He's going to season it, add whatever else he can to make it tasty,
Okay.
and slap it in the oven and wait.
You gotta let it rest first. There's a whole process you gotta go through.
Yes, he will. So, yeah, he's going to let it rest and do its thing.
Okay. While the bread is resting, does the group want to continue in conversation?
Yeah.
Huckabee would probably honestly just fall asleep waiting for you guys.
He's all right.
And I just go over and start petting Huckabee as he sees me.
He's all right. I'll wake you up.
Huckabee
with
holds up one single finger and just produces his claw.
Dash
Don't
just keep
touch
going.
me, love.
I'm just letting you know. Sleep good. I'll wake you up when the bread is ready.
He's just gently petting.
Just to fuck with your character, I'm going to produce Mage Hand and push the hair the other direction.
Oh.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
I just slowly scratch your clothes. I won't tell you again, love.
I'm just saying. I've got you. I'll make sure you don't starve. I'll take care of
He
you.
just rolls over.
How's Huckabee feeling without his companion James?
He's weird. He don't like it. Him and James has kind of been together like the whole time, and we got placed on this ship together, and now I'm just by myself, so I don't really like it too much.
Do you like sing yourself a lullaby as you're trying to fall asleep?
I'd probably hum, since I don't have any instruments to play.
As Huckabee begins to fall asleep, who would like to start the log on fire in the oven?
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay.
just throw some wood in and fireball.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even reminded them. Just see how long they waited for the bread to cook.
I think I can light it with thaumaturgy or druidcraft too.
I got Fireball.
I don't
No,
think
that'll
that's
do it.
necessary. It says here you can
how big the room is.
you can light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or campfire.
Works.
So I would just I'm just gonna like roughly shove as much wood in there as will fit.
Okay.
Perfect. and then just use druidcraft to light it on fire.
As much wood as you can fit in there.
Yeah, just like the firebox. I'm just like packing it in.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have fell asleep yet.
How about you give me a luck check?
Let me make sure that I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not super great at survival, so this seems fitting. Luck check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dash was lucky too. I think wasn't he? I think Dash had a +2.
I
know.
remember this campaign. You were sadly
13.
mistaken.
13?
13.
Okay. So go ahead and start lighting your fire.
Oh, it is lit.
Okay. As the fire gets lit, what you would expect smoke to essentially be released out the flume is coming back into the ship.
Oh shit! Oh shit! And I try to like close the door on.
Great. You get the door closed, and you just see smoke coming out of all the little seeps.
I don't know what to do.
You dummy.
Can I do an investigation to see if I can find what opens up the chimney, essentially?
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Yeah, so you see that the hatch to the chimney is wide open. But smoke continues to roll through the room. You're very baffled by this.
After freaking out for a second, Dash remembers that Druidcraft can put out a campfire too, and so he opens it up and puts it out.
Fire's extinguished. Dead.
I don't know what you did wrong, but you did something wrong.
The vent's open.
Right?
The smoke should just go straight up.
But it's not.
I'd like to do an investigation, figure out what we did wrong.
Yeah, go ahead. Off your first investigation check, how about you try to shut the hatch?
Okay,
Okay,
I do that.
great. As you go to turn it, can you give me a strength check?
Strength check. That is a 13.
As you begin to turn the wheel, it is tough. It is hard to turn.
Mhm.
It starts squealing with this type noise, and you're starting to maybe get the idea that this hasn't been used in a long time.
Okay.
Maybe it's plugged up or something. We can shove a stick up there.
I'm going to create dancing lights.
Okay.
And shine it up there to see if there's anything blocking it.
Yeah, as it begins, so smoke is still just smoke. Essentially, the logs are still smoldering. There's a bit of smoke, and your dancing light goes to go up and hits. Like almost immediately as it goes up the tube, just hits.
Okay. Do I see anything in there?
You see that it's plugged really bad. Looks like a bird's nest probably in there.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is, can I shape a spell to do something specific?
Talk to me about it.
So chromatic orb, you can create acid.
Okay.
I want to make an acid that destroys not metal, but organic material. And I want to shoot it straight up the pipe.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana 18.
With all your days of peddling drugs and smoking whatever you smoke, you are pretty adept to using your chromatic orb to get what you want. You flick the spell on, you shape it as a type of acid. What does it look like?
You ever seen those Japanese jokes where they poke each other in the butt?
Sonic control?
Yes. You see an acid hand go straight up the pipe,
Oh my god. Right up the old tailpipe.
and you just start to.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You hear this out the other side.
Perfect.
It just
I'm going to then produce water.
Okay.
And because I don't want to burn acid afterwards, because that starts, well, problems. And I like breathing. So, produce water. Let's see how much water that actually. Create and destroy water, 10 gallons. So I'm going to flush 10 gallons straight through this before we burn stuff.
Great. The water, is this something that kind of produced out of your hands, or is it kind of your hands are sent how?
Oh, absolutely. So, as a water genasi, you see his hands spread and you see like the webbing, and it starts condensing into a ball in his hand. It starts to spin, and then it kind of just fountains off straight into the pipe.
Okay, great. Yeah, no problem. It's all cleaned out.
You soaked the firewood. Why would you do that? Why didn't you take it out?
Because I've been hitting the head a lot in the last couple days.
Dash just irritatedly starts taking that wood out.
Oh, I can still burn it. It's fine.
Once it dries,
I can cast Destroy Water on the wood.
It just
Idiot.
dries up.
well, aren't you special?
Just starts shoving it back in. But I take half of it out. I don't fill it all the way this time.
Good choice. The fire easily starts up. Don't have any issues with smoke billowing into the room anymore.
See, I knew what I was doing.
Absolutely. And he's just going to laugh and high five you. Or he's going to at least,
Dash gives a very reluctant high five.
hey man, we made it out of the shit and we're still alive.
Yeah, and I'm still green.
Yeah, I'm green. So I smoked that fucking joint of his and it turned me green.
I forgot.
And there was no expiration on it, so I'm a green talking monkey.
Oh my god.
It's even better because you're drinking a green monster.
Laura, what do you have going on?
Just probably, throughout the day, just ready to get some relaxation in, I think. Nothing planned. I probably watch these guys trying to figure out that chimney and laughing that they didn't ask me for any insight, but once they get it figured out, I'll probably just head off to bed.
Okay. The bread takes a bit of time. It bakes without any problem. You open it up. It's a beautiful garlic bread.
Perfect.
Pleasant to your taste buds.
Gonna let it sit for a second. Cut it up.
Dash, as he's going to cut it up, I've already ripped and turned off.
That's fine.
On the ends.
He cuts off the other end, tosses it to you.
Double fisting.
Then split the rest of the group, if anyone wants any. Leave a couple slices next to the captain that's passed out in his chair.
You see him Dash grab a third slice with one of his feet, and he hops to his bed on just the one open foot.
Are there hammocks or are there actual beds?
There's definitely hammocks.
Yep.
There's a living quarters towards the back of the ship. Up in the front near the captain's chair, there's also kind of a makeshift couch and places to rest your head.
Okay. He's gonna find a hammock in the back. So. Yep.
Great. So everyone is on their way to sleep, correct? Dash. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I hate Constitution saving throws. But never a good one. Oh, fuck yeah, dirty 20.
Dash, you haven't been able to get out of your mind that Bardis isn't responding.
Mhm.
In your sleep that night, you're tossing and turning a lot, wondering. You begin to profusely sweat, to the point where you are drenching the area around you. And very vividly in your dream, it goes from black to a magma-filled landscape. It has lava rocks, some caves, what looks like almost like the base of a volcano, but somewhere where you can go into. As your eyes continue to focus on the cave opening, you see a shadowy figure, pretty large, almost about the shape of Bardis. And as you begin to focus more and more, this shape is actually steaming. You just see almost like it's covered in water, but it's just profusely steaming, and the steam is rising across the entire body. And you can clearly see now that you're looking at the back of Dash. Or sorry, Bardis. Yep. What would you like to say to Bardis?
Bodies. And I'm looking around, seeing if I see anything else, and trying to keep quiet enough that nobody else would hear me.
Hey, Bardis! Bardis! Hey, buddy!
You kind of see the head moving a little bit, and you're...
Hey, friend, it's Dash. It's me, it's Dash.
And quickly he turns around, and the Bardis you would normally see is a scarred figure. He is missing almost 80% of one side of his body. He has a little baby nub for an arm on one side.
Poor Bardis.
His stomach is just covered in scars and what looks like a ship star, scarred up on every direction out of his stomach where the cannonball had impacted. Yep, and just burnt to shit. His head is kind of not his jaw isn't sitting right, and this is not a healthy Bardis.
Oh, buddy. Buddy, it's okay.
And he just can't, with his jaw the way it is, he can't even really form words or say anything. He just continues to breathe heavily. The steam is building and building.
And Dash just... How far away from him am I?
You're probably 50 feet at this point.
I would try to get to him as fast as I can without and make it obvious that I'm not approaching with any aggression or anything, but still trying to get to him.
So, as you begin to make your approach, the right side of his body that's still intact, there's just bones sticking out of the fleshy area. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
He begins to reach his hand out towards you.
Oh, buddy, stay. I'll come to you.
As you approach, do you reach out your hand to touch his?
Yeah.
As you slowly begin to approach, and what would seem like maybe an inch away from touching each other's hands, he goes, "I can't help." And you wake up.
I would just wake up fucking sweating, panting. I slept back in the hammocks. Who else would be sleeping back in the
Me.
hammocks?
I slept in the kitchen.
Laura, where'd you pass out at?
I guess if hammocks was kind of the sleeping area, I probably would have slept there too.
Yeah, Dash would just pop awake, and whoever he saw first, he's actually, since the conversation with Laura earlier, he went, Laura, wake up! And I'd like take whatever's around me and start throwing it at her boobs to try to wake her up.
Eventually, annoyedly, I probably startle up and say, "Yeah,
I saw him. I saw Bartis.
where?"
It looked bad. It looked like, I don't know, probably the abyss, probably.
You can
I don't
see.
know what else it could have been. But he looked terrible. Did he get hit by a fucking cannon?
You can see into the abyss now.
Well, I did. I saw him. I saw him in the abyss. Did he get hit by a fucking cannon?
Didn't I see that happen? Yeah, he did. He took it square to the face.
Well, no, it was like the chest, stomach area. It was all blown to bits.
I couldn't tell. It was in this general area.
It looks like he's healing, though.
Did it look like he was like in the process of mending?
With the baby arm, you would.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I mean, it's a weird regrowth phase, I think. But it looks like he's recovering. He says he can't help.
He can't help?
That's what he said. He said he can't help. That's all he said. I have a question.
Yeah.
What use is a 2.5-foot tall talking monkey?
Well, I find you useful.
I mean, yeah, I can make bread, but the main reason that I was even on this crew was because Bartis had something to offer. I'm just a little annoying monkey.
You're the lookout.
What are you talking about? You're the heart of the crew.
What?
You're the lookout.
Oh, yeah, and we all know how fucking good I am at that. It's more of a title of honor than anything.
Dash is having a real identity crisis right now.
I can tell this.
I mean, really, the only thing I was good at was saying, Bartis, help!
Well, maybe he needs your help now.
Well, how do I help?
That I don't know.
I mean, do I just survive until he recovers and comes back? Is that what I... Because if I die, then he can't come back to anything.
Well, maybe we don't let you die then.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, that was a good idea, even if it wasn't for Bartis, but that's a doubly good idea now.
So let me just pause where we're at, step out of game for a second, and let's talk about this mechanic that we have going on. So I had you roll a D100 after Bartis took that damage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember roughly what that number was? 80%-ish, I think?
Yeah, it was a high.
Yeah.
It was like 86 or something like that.
So I did some DM math, and it is going to take you 6 long rests to fully recover Bartis.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
If you summon him, his stats are going to basically be tiered down. So it's like 8 days, so he's like 1/8 of the strength now.
Yeah.
And it'll tier up until that day if you have to use him.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that is our Bartis mechanic since he took a fucking
Cannon to the
cannon to the chest.
That seems fair. Yeah, that seems fair.
Okay, back to game. Thank you.
So I have to figure out a way to keep alive and be of use without the main attraction.
Well, we don't have any of our gear or anything anymore, so we're all kind of tuned down a little bit.
You know what, Laura? You're pretty good at making me feel better.
Well, good.
This whole talk has been very effective very quickly.
Can we talk more after we sleep?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, I'll see you in the morning.
Lullaby and good night.
Laura's gonna fake snore as we stop.
Go to sleep, little Laura.
So I'm gonna wait till everyone's asleep before I do something.
Okay, well, give me a stealth check. Wait. Give me a perception check first.
Okay.
What is it?
That is a 17 plus something.
Okay, you know when everyone falls asleep. You're Gucci.
Okay. So, one of my magical rings, I'm going to take it out of my pocket and slip it onto my toe and put it back on my boots. The other one just turns invisible.
Okay.
You sneaky bastard.
Just so that my magic items are hidden and you guys don't know they exist.
Out of game. This guy's a piece of shit.
Huckabee doesn't know shit because he hasn't woke up.
All right. The night goes by. As the crew sleeps, you hear a lot of sounds that you haven't heard before, but are oddly comforting. You kind of hear creaks of metal, kind of like a wooden ship, just a different pitch, different tones, and it seems to happen frequently as you guys are traveling throughout the evening. You also kind of hear, you would hear almost like whale sounds, and the ocean is almost talking to you at this depth, and you're hearing new, again, yet familiar sounds.
Out of game real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt, but if you ever are on a ship, because I've spent a lot of time on a ship, when you put your ear up to the hole, sometimes you can hear that stuff like travel through the water. It's fucking beautiful. Sorry, that's it.
That sounds actually really awesome.
It's fucking wonderful. Sorry.
No problem. Everyone gets a beautiful night of sleep.
Long rest, motherfucker.
And we will start our morning with what you guys hear is clashing and banging and maybe tools moving, lots of noise up at the front of the ship near the helm.
Oh, hey, what is going on? If it's gigging.
I can't. Oh, where is it?
Oh, you're still looking for it.
I'm looking for anything. My life is in shambles right now. This is awful.
You missing more than the funny orb thing?
Oh my God, 10 years of my life gone. 10 years. No idea what I was doing for 10 years.
Yeah, that could be a bit.
You know what that feels like?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I can't relate. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Anyways, I found this shit laying around, and he throws a bunch of hodgepodge weapons in the center of the floor. It's like, that's what I had in this armory. That's about it. The weapons are a screwdriver, a staff, a sword, an axe, just basically any gray common item plus one you want to find and add into your
you do a
inventory.
plus one?
Plus one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this sword
Okay.
and just no hilt or anything, but I'm just gonna put it in my belt. So it like it's a hilt.
If there's a +1 dagger, that's what he's going to take.
Perfect.
He's more of a knife guy.
Yeah, you can add just essentially any plus one item to your inventory for combat purposes.
Dash wants to look extra piratey. So is there like a basket hilt rapier?
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a luck check for that.
Okay,
one.
yeah, it was something very specific. That's
Yep.
why I. Come on. Ooh, 16.
It's not what you're looking for, but it's close enough.
Like a cutlass.
It's like a cutlass, but it's Go ahead and unsheath the cutlass for me, Dash.
Shink.
As you finish unsheathing this cutlass, where you would expect to be a blade is this round metal cylinder going up to a point that is sharp, and you're looking at like a screwdriver weapon.
What? Well, what do I do with this?
You just stab people. It's multi-purpose.
This is a screwdriver.
Well, you got a screwdriver. You can fix things.
So am I a mechanic now? Is that my lot in life?
No, you're still the great lookout you are.
Let me look again. And he
What
goes,
does it? I mean,
I want to go over to not Huckabee, Drog.
Mhm.
I want to go over to Drog and just like poke him with it to see how effective it is.
see, it's just a screwdriver.
And like poke it into a side.
roll an attack.
Okay. I have to put it in my inventory so I know what my plus is to hit. Would that be like short sword?
Yeah.
Okay. Not sport.
Can I fence him? Dagger versus dagger.
Yeah, short sword for me is a long sword for anybody else.
So how about you give me a well, he kind of said he just wanted to go over and stab you. Would you have time to, would you have the reflexes to actually do something? That's my question, Sean.
Should we roll initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
That seems like the best way to do it.
11.
Oh, I think I got you beat. Yeah, I got 14.
Ow! Son of a!
Oh, it works. Hey, that was pretty good, actually. How much damage did you take?
Roll your damage.
You took 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yeah.
So much for that long rest.
Oh my gosh.
I see how it is, and he's going to.
Stab him at roll an attack.
Gonna miss, bitch.
23.
Oh, you are not gonna miss, bitch.
Roll damage.
7.
Ow!
Serves you
What
right.
was that for? I was just.
I'm bleeding.
It's just a screwdriver. Maybe you should have stronger skin.
You literally. Out again. You took a third of my health.
Hey, Frisky, do you got any armor?
I feel like
armor or anything?
No.
No. Okay,
Dash is like,
I get it.
Yeah, just not. It's not in the cards down. I wasn't really prepared for a rescue mission.
You're perfectly fine, my love.
I feel like Huckabee would be like walking out of the kitchen because that's where he slept last night. To these two just going at it. Oh, Dash, Grog, what are you doing, loves? Why are you fighting each other?
He stabbed me.
It's way too early for y'all to be making this much noise, love.
Dash.
Keep your
the
shankling
screwdriver.
over there under control.
Do I look like more of a pirate now?
No, you look like a scallywag.
That's a pirate. It's basically the same thing.
Huckabee, glad to see you this morning.
Oh, hello, Fizzy Boy.
You wanted an instrument, correct?
Oh, yes, love. I love music.
And this is the most excitement you have seen out of Fizzgig. And he turns around to his little workbench, scoops something up super quick, and turns back around. And he's holding his hands closed, almost like he has some sort of insect or something. And he opens up his palms, and he starts focusing on this item in his hands. As you begin to look at it, it is this essentially red object that is about that big around.
Okay.
And he,
For listeners, that was about the size of a large pickle.
thank you, a Jimmy John's pickle.
Yeah.
And he begins to focus, and the red pickle object begins to float, and the purple or the Feywild magic that we've been talking about as a mysterious magic. Now know it's Feywild. Please keep that to memory, so I don't have to repeat again. Change it, like the object essentially lifts up, puff of smoke, and it lands back in his hands.
Is it the purple smoke?
It's the purple smoke. And he closes his hand and he goes, please open up your palms.
Okay, love.
Close your eyes for me.
Oh, this is my favorite game. Usually I don't play it this early in the
Then why do
morning,
you
but
look
I'm
so
down
nervous if
for
you like it so
anything. I just said, love, I don't usually play this early. I'm not ready.
With this, he takes his hand and puts it essentially on yours, and you're both holding hands, and he goes, Huckabee, name your 3 favorite instruments.
Well, love, I do like a lute. I like bagpipes, and I like the pan flute.
And so it'll be. Open your eyes. And
Huckabee opens his eyes.
you see this pickly object. And what this is going to be is it is going to be a Swiss Army knife of those 3 instruments used.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
So
Swiss Army pickle.
now it's going to be magic driven. So whenever you want it to become that item, you have to basically close your eyes and think about it, and then it will puff into the exact musical instrument. But you are limited to the 3 you mentioned.
That's fucking cool.
It's a versatile pickle.
Well, let's just try this out, shall we? Huckabee closes his eyes and thinks of a lute.
A lute it shall be.
Oh, Fizzy boy, you sure outdone yourself. You sure know how to make a fella happy first thing in the morning, love. And he
Please.
just starts like playing a little jingle on the lute.
It is my pleasure. I have not heard music in quite a while.
Oh, well, you're in for it, love.
If you had a drum set or a war gong, we'd be in business.
Ooh.
To be honest, I do miss my lute.
I am proficient with the pan flute too, but you already took that.
Maybe not on the ship.
Fair enough.
This isn't the space for that
See,
kind
we could have had a jam session.
Huckabee is not paying attention to you at all. He is just playing in his own little world.
Good luck ignoring the loud green monkey.
Gentlemen, we have some business to attend to. I need an item, and I need you boys to fetch it. And girls.
Thank you.
Apologies, Laura.
I'm still getting used to Robo Days.
Oh, are we still, we're looking for that item. Do you know when the last time you remember having it?
No fucking idea.
What is the item? That seems important.
So, it is actually something from my area of the Feywild. It's an artifact item that allows me to measure the Feywild magic in an area.
That's a very specific tool.
Well, you see, your captain last night informed me that there are just pools of Feywild magic popping up out of nowhere.
Oh, is that when you got sucked in?
Yeah, that's when I got sucked in.
Yeah, there was little purple misty things all over the place.
Yes, you see, so my family, we stumbled upon this planet by happen chance. Let's just put it that way. So we had a device. Are you guys familiar with gold coins?
Oh, we love gold.
Not as familiar as I'd like to be.
Amen to that one.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I have a sketch. And he turns around and kind of flipping through his bench, pulls out a book, and he goes, yes, this is it. This is it. This is my notes. And in his diary, on one of the pages, the first pages, he flips it open and he shows you guys a coin. Laura, you're really familiar with this coin. All of you have seen it to this point.
It's the freaking.
It's the one.
That's Blackbeard's coin.
Oh.
That's the one that the whole thing is for.
Well, it's actually, this is how my family gets between the planets.
Oh, son of a biscuit eater.
That's why
So
Blackbeard
now we
carrying you
still
around.
need to get that.
But why does she need this? The item just lets you do it. What does she need? What were you guys talking about?
We're supposed to be, the whole pirate
Yeah,
tournament thing. We're
for that
supposed to
coin.
find that.
Well, did she have one? I mean, it's a whole piece.
I don't.
I don't think she did. I don't remember how.
Well, don't know if she did, but she needs the one from Monroe's chest.
Yes.
That's what the whole thing was for. Is life just a weird circle?
Sometimes.
That's not good. If the coin's not whole, then the magic is consuming your planet.
Oh, that's
Well, that's not good.
awful. So wait.
Well, you
this-
know, love, that would explain the purple.
Well, you said she's looking for the other half in a chest? That means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she had the item.
Did she?
I don't know if she did or not. She had lots of fancy things.
DM, did she?
Yeah, that's right. She did. I remember.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember. I was focused on other parts of her.
Well,
No offense.
now you're just a pervert. Have some manners.
Oh,
Like you did with the dwarf.
Well, that was consensual.
Dwarf?
Was it?
It's consensual every time. I'm very picky about that. Don't need to be getting in any trouble.
Well, that's not good. That's not good news. Let's just put that. That's
well,
not good.
it is good news because here, right here, in front of you, you have the world's greatest pirate captain and
I
his
boast my chest.
and his incredible crew.
Great. I'm going to drop you guys off somewhere.
Problem is, real quick, we need a boat.
And we need weapons. A little bit better than these.
Well, we
An
need a
armor.
boat first,
Do you have a little bit of money that we could use?
How
or a
much?
boat.
How much? Everyone roll me a D100.
We need enough to buy a boat.
I can drop you off somewhere.
85.
86.
51.
Whatever you rolled with your D100, Fizzgig gives you that much in gold.
So we got 85 gold. I have no gold when I write.
I got
like,
90.
everything was taken from us.
Everything was taken from you, so
So you got 5. Yeah.
I got 5.
I got
The one
90.
time you don't want to roll low on a D100.
well, I can listen. Where I need you to go, you guys have already been to a temple, right?
Yes, we did. We went to Banana Beans Temple.
Yeah.
So there's one here. We hid some stuff there
Oh.
from the Feywild. It's over in the Serpent's Embrace. It's a little temple hidden in the hills.
So we're in the Feywild right now.
No.
We're in the water.
You're in your
Thanks,
world.
Captain Obvious.
No, you're in your world. Oh, my family just hid some things, like some oh shit items, in case
Oh, okay.
we can't get back home.
It's your bug out stash.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
It's a good
get.
idea. It's
We-
always good
That's
to
here on
plan.
this world, though, right?
right. We just
Oh.
came here to vacation. You know, we came winter
Some
side.
vacation.
Summer vacation. This is where family.
Anyway,
Anyways, so let me just drop you off Serpent's Embrace. There's this really nice port, Salty Sea Lion.
Okay. Salty sea lion.
that's
And-
a very clever name.
Yeah, I thought
I
so
like
too.
it. Yeah,
Thank you. I named the town myself.
yeah, wonderful.
Thanks.
It's fantastic.
There's some great inns there, and then I can draw. I just need some time to drop a little bit of a map for where our temple is. You'll get it when you get there.
Excellent. Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic. This sounds great.
All right.
Wonderful. I like it a lot. How long is it till we get to the Salty Sea Lion?
Well, I can go as fast or slow as you want. You just let me know.
Well, faster's always better.
All right.
That's always my
I'm
motto.
well rested. I got my new pokey thing.
Well, I would like to get a little bit of heals in then, before we do that.
Oh, here you go, my love, and I lay on hands you.
You're fine.
They give
Can I
you,
get
what do you have?
7?
Out of the 38, I'm down to 28. Because he stabbed me to 10.
So I give you 10.
Can I have 7?
You instigated it.
I was just testing it out. You didn't want me to go into battle and
Fine, I'll
test
give
it.
you the freaking 7, and I lay on hands 7 to him.
I'd like to use Chill Touch to remove the ability for you to heal. Joking.
Don't be a bastard.
Not yet. That's later.
I will cut you.
If you guys don't need anything else from Fizzgig, he is gonna walk over with excitement and get the ship moving.
Nobody's having a heart attack, right?
No.
Okay.
We're all
I don't
good.
think so.
Jason, no heart attack.
You good, Jason?
Yeah, I think
I've only hit
so.
4 monsters. I think I'm fine.
We're going to this temple, and this other half of the coin you were looking for is down there?
No. You miss so much. He needs the part of the coin that's in Monroe's chest. So you remember the original chest that we were going after?
Yeah,
We're going after it again.
that's what I'm asking. So this,
And where we're going is where there's a safety stash of stuff.
Loot.
Of loot.
okay.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
You're such a good describer.
I'm doing what I can.
All right,
Game,
I
Jason.
want to confirm the plan.
Out of game, Jason, the temple has an item that Fizzgig needs to kind of measure.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
That's the part I missed. I knew it, but I forgot to tell you.
As Fizzgig is driving this ship, do you guys want to tell him anything about the world going on around you? Any other questions? Or are we fast traveling to the salty sea line?
Well, Fizzgeek, everything in the world right now is fucked.
What do
I'm the greatest captain still, but
Everything else is fucked.
basically there's this weird purple everywhere. And it just pops up randomly throughout the world.
Oh, and do you know what the tentacle, the Illithid, the tentacle face people?
Ew, I've only read about them in books.
We saw one of them's a slaver.
What?
Yeah. he was-
Kyle.
No, Kyle lost his hand and his brother replaced him, didn't he?
I don't remember. I thought we were talking about
I thought
Kyle.
was kinda chill,
we saw
though.
him get his hand cut off, and another one was like there.
Yeah, his brother was there.
Yeah, that's it. That's sort of both of them. I'm gonna kill him someday.
He did have good weed, though.
I don't give a shit.
Just saying. I want a stash.
Anyway, there was a rigged election, all sorts of things, craziness everywhere, and then the guy who hired us in the first place and set us up backstabbed us, and then we thought he was back with us, and then he backstabbed us again.
All I can think of is what's the snowman from Frozen describing his story.
That's kind of what I'm going for.
I was thinking Love and Thunder.
Oh yeah. So I mean, crazy stuff everywhere.
What's this Monroe's chest? I only remember hearing of a sailor called Monroe.
That's the guy. He's got a chest. The chest has the thing you're looking for, the coin.
It must be the other half of the coin.
Yeah, it must be the other half.
Yeah.
So we were gonna try to get that because that was, if you got that, you could like become
Well, you-
important.
you
We're
get it.
trying to make him important.
She's giving away a seat of the council for
Yes,
a coin.
that's
Yes.
it. Yes.
Wow.
And so you're very smart putting all this together with my description.
And of course, we got to deal with the Aja Amato. It's
Yeah.
Those guys are
but
dicks.
we're pirates, so we would be anyway. I mean, really, that's nothing new. But it's yeah, we were already after that.
How much of the sea have you all sailed?
not
Very
much.
little.
We've lost 2 ships so far.
To be fair, Busy Boys, sailed with this cruise a very loose term, love.
We were occasionally sailing.
You were
Previous
merely
cruise, we did a little
standing
bit
on
more
the boat.
jaunts about.
Oh, look out.
Some lookout. Use some too.
Laura's done a lot of sailing in her time.
I've traveled with a few crews. This one is my most recent one.
Laura, by chance, do you know where Monroe's chest may be?
Where it may be right now? No, we did have a map that pointed to it, but
Yes, the map.
I don't.
You guys have a map?
Yeah, it's a crazy map. Ooh, you should touch it.
Oh.
Where's the map? Who has it? Did we get it back?
I start searching myself really frantically.
All right.
And you see Drog with this just smug smile. I got the shit kicked out of me for this one, and I pull it out of my jacket.
I snatch it from him really quick. Give me that.
Give me a sleight of hand. Are you countering Or giving it up?
Ha!
Because he's gonna
Dirty 20.
dirty 20.
I was rolling to see if Dash would be dubious of this, and he is not, because he rolled like shit.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9 minus 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a 16.
Ah, yes.
The map is yours again, Captain.
This is the map, Fizzy. What?
Yeah, you should
Don't touch it again. Nah.
What do you want me to do? Leave it in the prison?
No, but I'm glad you got it. So thank you very much.
You did a wonderful thing.
touch it. Touch the map.
All right,
Touch
I'm going to
it.
roll it, and I roll it open, and I'm like, here, touch it.
He grabs the map, and nothing happens.
Well, that's weird.
Did you
Did you see
break the
anything?
map?
I didn't.
I don't think so.
It just looks like a map.
And then I kind of like pull it back, and I hold it, and I saw. Do I see what I saw before?
It's just a plain old map.
It's broken.
He fucking broke it. He's that guy.
Acrobatics, or actually, I'm sorry, sleight. I need to sleight of hand here. 17.
What is it? The counter?
Athletics, if you're trying to grab him. What are you trying to do?
Well, he's trying to grab the map,
Oh,
and so I'm trying to counter it.
Contested sleight of hands.
I feel like it would be one of those
Are you guys?
acrobatics versus athletics things.
So you guys are touching the map at the same time, correct?
Well, I'm trying to take it away from him.
You're
Oh, yeah.
touching the map at the same time, correct? You're essentially holding it in unison.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as, yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you both are holding the map, it begins to shift and magic begins to fill it.
The fuck?
And when you let go, it goes back to a normal map.
Wait. Touch it again. But I just want you to touch it.
Now you yell at me. Now you want me
Well,
to
did you see the magic? You saw it. That's why you let go.
True. Been on weirder trips. And he's gonna grab the corner.
Great.
Is it like this?
It's like 3 fingers.
This is kind of a very odd yet interesting moment. In general, in the past, it seems like everyone has had their own experience with the map, but this is definitely a unison one. What happens is the map begins to black out, and it's centering into an island that you guys have visited up to this point. As everything blacks out, purple mist begins to fill up an island that you have come from previously in the campaign. Give me a Constitution check, Drog.
$16.
You would immediately pull your hand away from this map.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
was cool.
I'm gonna reach out.
Freaking creepy.
Who else is still holding the map?
It's just me right now.
I'm gonna grab on and see if it does anything different.
Fantastic. As you grab the map, Laura, instead of everything blacking out, the map actually fills with the Feywild magic and begins to float into a center cloud and move over to the Serpent's Embrace. As it gets to the Serpent's Embrace, it kind of goes over the southern hills and begins to get it's almost like it's pinpointing. So the cloud shrinks as it hits the Serpent's Embrace and continues to shrink down to the size of the head of a pin. And it's pointing at this point exactly on the map. And that pin then kind of beams out into a separate cloud and shows this artifact type shape. It kind of looks like you guys know the like old record players, kind of like Wild Wild West, like the Loveless
yeah.
kind of record player. That's what this item actually looks like. It just shrunk down to like a phonograph.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There you go.
Yep. So it's essentially you're seeing a phonograph project out where that pin drop was in the mountains. And everyone in the room can see this. And Fizgig goes, "My goodness, that is the part we are looking for.
Well, perfect.
How did you do that?"
The map works in weird ways.
I've heard of this type of map, but I've never seen one.
Interesting.
So what happens if we all grab it?
And Dad, when he says that, Dash remembers the last time he touched the map, and he sticks his hands under his armpits
Can
and
I
like starts backing away from the map.
can I grab his hand and stick it on the map?
You could try to use this athletics, contested athletics.
I'm gonna use acrobatics.
Perfect.
I think everyone should touch it.
Rolled a 4
Are
for a
you
15.
gonna hold?
I don't want to know. Well, I should put it this way. I don't want the room to know about me. That map is. Ooh, be careful.
It's a 6,
Oh.
so it's a 5. so
Is
it's
it
a
like
-4.
Feywild magic that you see here?
It follows your heart's true
He's just like,
desire.
come on, come on.
No, you don't.
Oh.
He's just like Matrix dodging.
No.
Well,
Not-
it was a good idea to have everyone touch, but I don't think everyone will.
That's okay, love. I don't really care one way or another.
You guys can touch it. No, I'm
So we
not.
need
I'm
to go
just
get
gonna stay over here.
the phonograph thingy.
Yeah. Wow, that was Laura. You must have a way or desire to understand ancient technology.
Well, I do tinker every now and again.
She's the smartest woman I know.
I can see why.
Says Dash.
Her eyes are a little bit up, Dash.
How dare you say anything about that? Rude.
I don't know what you guys have seen with the map so far, but be careful, because once you start mixing two people's desires, it can craft tales that can't be unseen.
Think about that.
Good to know.
And Dash puts his hands deeper into his armpits.
I roll it back up and I stick it in my cloak.
Good place for it. Don't lose that.
I don't plan on it. Again.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Drog.
So we gotta go to the serpent place.
Yeah, it's a serpent place.
Looks like we're
Yeah,
going
we
to
should
the
be
right
there.
spot.
Yeah, we should be there shortly. I'll drop you guys off at port.
It's not gonna freak anyone out when we come bubbling out of the water, will it?
I don't know.
Should we do that
That's
before?
a yes, if I've ever seen one.
Should we like pop up before so it looks like we just sail in on?
Question.
Yes.
Is there a hatch where you could open up and I could just swim out?
Absolutely.
I would like to do that, please. Just get the lay of the land.
Give me a second to prepare. It takes a little bit of this and that and machinery.
No worries.
And he hits a button and you hear a bunch of clinking and whirling and clacking and
I
just
feel-
about there. Just
hoping he gets it stuck in a torpedo tube.
whoever else wants to go. Now's a good time to go as either a group or by one. This takes forever each time.
Should we all go at once, or do we think? What do you think?
I'm up for a swim.
Let me just check 1 second. And he looks at his little navigation area and the ironic thing. Are you guys all fairly above 10 for perception passive?
Yes.
Yeah.
18.
Negative. I have an 8.
Okay, so everyone but Dash would notice. Do you know that the helm piece that we've kind of seen throughout the campaign, the orb that was for the Buccaneers' Reckoning, you've noticed that he has one near the map or near the
Helm.
and he's kind of looking at that to see where he is in location to the Serpent's Embrace. Just a few more seconds. Let me get a little closer to the surface.
Perfect.
And you continue to hear whirling and suction and all kinds of just weird mechanical noises. Oh, okay. You guys are all set to go. The hatch is back by the kitchen. Just head up. There should be a little door.
Did you see the orb?
I did.
He has one too.
Oh, do you guys need one?
We might need one a little later when we get a ship.
Well, I mean, we should take it with us now, because we're not going to come back to the submarine.
Doubtful.
Can I have it?
Oh, yeah, I got another one. And just
Okay.
walks over to the closet, the tool closet, pulls one out. No problem.
Perfect.
There you go.
Well, thank you. And I put it in me.
Now, question:
Yes.
how big is that fucking closet?
It's going to be a tight squeeze. DM says
He's got a lot of stuff in there.
it's magical.
That's what I figured. I just dash like
It's bigger on the inside.
A lot bigger. It is a 50 by 50 room on the
He's
inside.
got a TARDIS.
Well, this is what I do. I tinker. Anyways, yep, you guys are all set. Just
Good to go.
head to the hatch. Be careful. I should be able to contact you with that orb.
Perfect.
How deep are we?
Oh, about 50 feet.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, we can swim that. Well, I can swim that. I don't know about the rest of you.
I mean, in a couple rounds, I could.
yeah.
I mean,
We're not too far offshore. The bay, it's a short swim.
no worries.
All of you can swim, right?
Gills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a pirate.
I'm worried about the cat.
Insight check.
I don't really care for water, but love, doing what we do, my line of work, you learn how to swim.
Can't wait to see you wet.
You flatter, love.
What is up with you and hairy things?
It's beautiful.
You guys make your way back to this ladder that leads up to a hatch. And who would like someone just give me a quick strength check to unseal the first hatch?
That is a 1 with a -1 for a 0.
Dash
You're-
is not strong and he knows it.
Drog, you are struggling to climb up the ladder.
Jog, how you doing?
Fine.
It's a 19.
Fine.
Fantastic.
He's just holding on. He's trying.
Drop,
Arm
love.
shaking.
Let me try.
Huckabee, with just beautiful grace like a cat would, simply steps over you and climbs right up the ladder. And with one claw, razor out, grabs the corner of this hatch and simply gives it a flick, and it comes unraveling
Does my
open.
character just start to spin?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, God!
You loosened it up, love. Don't worry.
Sure.
I lean over to Dash as we're looking up at this. Do you think he's neutered?
I sure hope not.
I teabag the captain.
Nope, not neutered.
It takes a little bit of acrobatics for you all to get into a ball-shaped group in this hatch and close the door underneath you.
Too bad.
I'm like climbing over the top of everybody, so I'm like on top. Little more space up there, I think.
Perfect. Yes.
Laura, your chesticles are a bit big here.
I'll try to tuck him in.
Well, I got to.
Anyway.
Is that what the bag of holding's for? It's just the compression?
Use that
Bra
as a
strap.
bra. That'd be great.
When you guys close the bottom hatch, within seconds you hear kind of like a poof, and the hatch above you flies open, and the room is filled with water at a pace that you can, once it's full, you can easily swim up and out into the cove.
He finally takes a breath of water, enjoying the fresh saltiness of it, and like a fish that he is, swims away.
Great.
Wow, he's a quick motherfucker, isn't he?
Dash is like underwater doggy paddling.
I'll say my movement speed and swim speed are the same, so it's
Yeah.
he's just gonna walk up to you, grab you, and just torpedo you.
As you guys begin to swim, I just need athletic checks from everyone. I just want.
Being drugged behind somebody.
Okay, perfect.
13. 14.
You better roll good. Actually,
Damn, Laura.
14
24.
as we go down deeper.
It's like you guys have been at sea for a while.
that's what
Muscle mommy.
The entire crew easily can see this sunlight at the surface. You're going down.
Surprise! No. Joking.
Okay, it's gonna get crazy. Anyways, you can see the sun shining above you. The water's getting lighter. The crew swims up towards the top. As the entire crew hits the surface and your head comes out of the water, it takes a bit of blinking and kind of wiping some of the water away from your face. But you are sitting in the Serpent's Embrace Cove about 50 foot offshore.
What do we have, everybody?
I'm just imagining Huckabee shaking off like a dog. He's this puffball.
First of all, shaking off like a cat.
Shaking off like a cat, yes.
I'm just gonna walk up to you and destroy water.
Oh, love, thank you.
Don't worry.
My face does tend to hold quite a bit of water. I was starting to get a little frantic.
Can't do anything about the salt though. Sorry.
That's okay.
I just need someone to make a survival check, please.
That is 16.
16. Great. You have no problem making your way to the dock. This dock is kind of strange. You've seen very elegant, lots of boats set up and like a port type area. This is not. This is just a little shanty dock that someone is fishing off of. They have a bucket next to them and a line in the water. As you begin to look further inland, you realize that this is a bunch of very like rock walls straight up and down. You're actually just looking at a cliffside, and there's this tiny little path, like almost like a horse or deer path that you can see snaking in the hill up to the top of this cliffside. As you begin to gander up towards where the cliff meets what you would anticipate to be land, you realize that it's extremely foggy up there. Essentially where you're at is where the sun is just shining down. As the crew begins to make their way to the dock, shadows begin to be cast on you from the amount of fog in the air on the cliffside.
And it's a gray fog.
Gray fog.
Okay.
Pretty standard, nothing
Just thick.
thick.
Well, I thought we were getting some
It's the
sunlight.
soup.
Thought maybe we'd get some sunlight, but I guess not.
Shame.
Anyone want to give me a history check? Preferably Laura or Drog, since they were captain, sailing experience.
Yeah, I'm very realistic on
10.
what I should roll.
10,
Dirty 20.
I had 18.
18. Laura, you probably have heard of this. Captain and Drog, you would know that the Serpent's Embrace actually gets its name from the super thick fog. It's essentially like a tail that serpents cast this spell on the land, so it's easier to find and hunt their prey.
Ah,
That's fucking dope.
shit.
I relay this to the group. Well, it's part of how it's got its name.
Yeah, that's how the snakes hunt.
Oh, I don't like snakes.
Yeah?
They're icky and slimy.
You'll learn to love them.
No. Nah, I'm with him on this
I've
one.
seen snakes
The-
and
the-
monkeys.
They're only good as boots. I'm just throwing that out there.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I'd wear a snake for
We did
boots.
lose their purple boots. Sad face.
Those were nice.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Those
That's so
were nice.
sad.
Those were nice boots.
They were beautiful. But now I'm really wanting some snake skin. What do you think? You think I'll look good with some snake skin boots?
Some purple snakes.
You with clothes in general just look wicked good.
I wear clothes all the time. I'm in like full pirate regalia.
But did you like lose it all? And
We got to keep our clothes, didn't we?
Yeah,
I still look
clothes
like
are
a
still
pirate.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I think some snake skin boots would look great on you, love.
Fuck yeah.
See if we can find some. I wouldn't mind having a pair myself.
Well, maybe there's a lot of snakes here. Seems fitting. We could probably do. I bet there's a whole store dedicated to snakeskin boots.
We can hope.
Can we have this conversation on land?
Well, yeah, we're swimming right now. I'm just.
There's a
so
whole lot
good
of
I can
talking.
talk with my head above water.
Oh, I forgot how much you hate water.
Oh no, wait, we got up onto the dock, didn't we?
You've made it to the dock at this point.
Is there like a front gate?
Just the dude sitting there fishing in the water.
Catching anything good?
Nothing today.
Oh, sad face.
Insight check.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you mean about this sad face, but it is
It
sad.
just means sad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Well,
If you guys are looking for the salty sea lion, it's up this trail, about a couple miles.
Is that like the
Coincidence?
only thing here? Or is there other cool stuff?
There's a lot here, but it's a lot of unsaid things.
Well, that's ominous.
Would there be any place to get some herbal refreshments?
The salty sea lion's a very booming town.
Excellent.
All right, so we go there.
And Dash is like giving you a wide berth. Like, this guy's creepy.
Well, keep at it. And I pat him on the shoulder. Thanks for the info.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Be safe.
Is there
Thank you.
anything we should know about this place? Like, is it under martial law or any crazy shit like that?
I wouldn't travel too deep into the mountains.
Okay, so stop at the city. Just don't go any further.
Unless you've got purpose, don't go further than the city.
Alright. Well, that's... See? Ominous.
We'll be fine.
Alright, you said it.
Come on, Dash. And I grab him at the top.
Dash lets the captain do it.
Nobody else.
It's been a while since I've been here. How about you, Drog? Laura, how about you?
Well, most of them
I
have
don't
been here, I
think I
probably
owe
don't
anyone
remember.
I don't think I owe anyone money here.
Well, if you do, you're on your own.
19 history check. Do I owe anyone money here?
Lots.
Fuck. I am going to hold a spell ready for disguise self. Gentlemen, I'm going to be 100% honest. Last time I was here, I skipped out on a few debts. It may or may not have involved a brothel, a poker tournament, and a pig race.
I'm trying to tie all those things together. It is
Me.
not working.
Well, do you want the short story or the long story?
We can just leave it at that. My imagination's pretty wild.
Fair enough.
So you guys make it up this deer trail. You get to the top. The fog isn't overly heavy here. You can see that people are making their way to this large city. It actually, to scale, it's essentially between this and the bridge and lake in the center. So you're essentially going to a center point about between those two areas.
As soon as we get close to the city, I'm going to cast Sky Self.
Okay.
I look like you.
Green monkey.
I got 2 green monkeys now.
Copycat.
But he's blue.
Oh,
Sorry. Slip of the tongue. You want it to happen again?
You can slip your tongue at me any day.
What is with you two?
I'm sorry. It's rough out here.
Are you blue balling?
Well, they're green.
Technically, yes, right now.
The other thing Drog and the captain would know is you guys definitely got dropped off on the backside of the island. Many people don't really come in through this way. It'll take some time to get to the town. We can fast travel it if you guys would like.
Sounds good.
The
I don't have any.
Yeah, the path is clear. There's no harm in there. When you are getting closer to the city, one of the things to take note of is the city itself has a lot of torches and fire, almost like fire pits in towers on the entire outside of the perimeter. There's really no defensive walls or anything. It's just very like a welcoming fire to guide you to this town, almost like lure you in with a bit of a attraction. And you also start to notice that all of the fires are kind of contributing to a bit of the smoke in a little magical way. The town is kind of multi-tiered. You can tell that what you're going to walk into is definitely the farming and lower class area.
That usually surrounded a major city.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty typical. You can see there is definitely a giant keep in the center. And you guys would just make your way into this town. I'd assume you would probably go to the middle area and try to find potentially a tavern or some shops.
Oh, sure. What time of day is it?
At this point, it's probably getting closer to evening.
We should find a bed. After all this traveling, maybe we get a room, have some drinks, gonna wind down.
Yeah, maybe look for an inn.
We're waiting on Fizzgig to get back with us anyway, so...
Everyone roll me a d20.
No, we're not. We already got the map.
We know where we're going.
Yeah, we know where we're
18.
18?
9.
What am I rolling again?
D20.
I got a 7.
Oh, just
10.
randomly 27 for some reason. I thought-
What'd you get, 10?
10.
Jason? What's the name of the tavern you find?
Pop quizzes are the worst.
How about the
Why
the rusty mug?
The Rusty Mug.
Rusty trombone.
I like it.
I was thinking the stinky siren because of what you just did.
This is cool. The pub itself is 3 stories. You can tell the top 2 tiers are all of your hotel rooms, places to stay. You're going to actually come in through like some saloon red doors that kind of sit and flicker back and forth on each other. They're just larger than normal. These are like 4 feet. So you can tell it's kind of built for people of all creatures and people of all shapes and
Do I
sizes.
fit under it?
Absolutely, Dash. And Drog.
Perfect. Gentlemen, I'm going to hand you 5 gold. Grab me a room and a drink. I'm going to scout a little bit of town. I'll be back.
Can you guys just, as a group, just let me know how you're going to funnel into this inn?
I'm gonna be the first one in.
And then Dash would probably be right behind the captain, and I just picture the door like swinging above my head.
Yep.
Huckabee would be last.
Oh,
Huckabee last. Who's after the captain and Dash?
I guess me if Dylan's gonna head out.
Yeah.
Laura. The doors swing open. Kind of in a very, almost shocking, like it catches you off guard, so you kind of jump into the room. And as you jump in, you are looking straight across the room, and you see something that definitely brings back a memory. You see a flag, a black Jolly Roger, with a naked red lady on it on a rock.
Where's it at?
It is straight across the room from you. It looks like this is a sea elf from the back.
I'll kind of
So you're
walk in.
essentially Go ahead.
I'll walk in cautiously and kind of like approach maybe slowly to see who it is.
Great. As Laura walks up to the sea elf, you're going to end there for the evening.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, thanks everyone for listening to this great recap episode. No, I'm kidding. It's not a recap. It's a great episode just to listen to as a general. So, this is Monroes Chess, presented by Dubstep and Dragons. Thanks for listening in on your favorite podcasting platform. Make sure to drop a like, follow, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave those comments. We like those comments. And as always, we'll see you on the horizon.
I can't wait to see the comments for them to say how much they can't believe we don't fucking remember.
Okay, love you, bye-bye.